Wind in, you fucking knob. Hi, I'm Alex from Low Origin, and welcome to our lovely unit. We're here doing some jobs, power steering lines for the 10 millionth time, brake pads, because they haven't been done this decade. Actually, not a lot's been done this decade, let's be real. And fitting the kit as well, maybe peeling some of this livery off as well, that'd be cool. Under the car again, looking at power steering lines again. I feel like this is Groundhog Day and I've done this a million times. This is version 2. These are copper lines that we tried to make work. So the first set of lines, they were bent horribly over the past 5-6 years of engines falling on them. You know, because they're very, very close. This bit here hits on here, bends it down. So I decided it was about time I replaced them, and decided to replace them with some that we won't talk about where they came from, but there were some braided lines, and yeah, they exploded. So then we thought we'd make them ourselves out of copper line. And turned out we didn't have a flaring tool, so we sort of made a flaring tool, and that was crap. So here we are with steel OEM power steering lines from JDM Garage. Thank you, JDM Garage. Very cool. Fuck, they are, yeah. Right, so I'm going to start by taking off the old ones, and by old ones I mean ones that Dan put on like about a week ago.
About a week
ago. Yeah, you see, you probably can't see, but there's a flare on the end of there that was made with a brake flaring tool, and on this end that did not work at all, as you can see, and it didn't explode. So that's that. Right, so let's get the other end of this out here. This was all nice and clean. This was lovely. It was all brand new. Oh fuck. And then this is the smaller one. Now this one seemingly worked well. If you remember the video we did where we were fitting these, in fact it may have even been a Snapchat or a fucking Instagram story, you could see that there was somewhat a little bit of weepage coming from this side. Jesus Christ. 13 mil if anyone's interested. And look at us using an open-ended ring spanner. You know, like a proper brake. What are these called? They're just called rings, not ring spanners, like brake spanners. I don't know. They're the right tool for the job. That's what counts. Lovely. Yeah. Flares seem to be sort of all right. Oh no, that one's split. There's actually a split in that flare. Whatever. Right, so here are the steel boys. And that looks like a good fit, actually. It feels like that will go in there, hopefully. Is that going in on that? Is that going in on that? Nope. I need to fuck around with that. Oh, God.
Like right there.
Oh my fucking God. It's not quite straight. Let's get the other one in place. Yeah, that's going in nice and easy. to there. Is that right? Yeah, that's winding in nicely. Everything's covered in fucking power steering fluid. Jesus fucking Christ. Incredible fitment, bro. Right, so these brake pads haven't been replaced since 2014. So I thought it was about time we had a little look at them. So these are an S14 caliper. This is an S14 caliper, sorry. But with they call it a bone, which is like a big bit of metal here that attaches to a much bigger disc, which I have no idea what the disc's off. It's big, fills the wheel, that's why I bought them. But the problem with that is, because it's got a weedy little caliper, not all of the disc makes contact with the pad. So can't get these pads anymore. You see, these pads are, I don't even know where the fuck they came from. I think it came with the kit. The kit was really fucking cheap, I know that much. But yeah, this might go wrong. We'll see, because these are just standard S14 pads, and they are nowhere near as deep. Jesus Christ. Tell this hasn't been off in a fucking long time. Okay, so first things first, let's knock these pins out. Pins! Now they've come out quite nicely, he says. Get out, you fucker. There we go. So you can see in this section here, there's a big old lip here, and the actual disc itself, it's been pushing against. I think the pads were done a while ago, a long while ago. So let's just see if we can free one of these off and get it out of the caliper. It's probably not going to want to come out because, of course, it's spent most of its life jammed in between here, but let's just see if I can get that out. We can take a look at what the hell this is. Get out! It's coming, it's just super fucking slow. There we go. I mean, these should just fall out. Like, they're designed to just come straight out. So, yeah, this is absolutely not how you do this, but needs must. I think if it wasn't for the fact I'd left these in for so long, I mean, what's that, 2014? How long ago was that? Everything's just so far now. It's like years. They've been in a while. Just get out. Look at that, fucking hell. See if we can. God. there's loads of life left on them. Crying out loud. So, it's not looking great. But like the ridge on the top of that, you can see that clearly fuck all of this has been used as it should do. Anyway, just don't mind me prying against the disc. Oh, it's the delicate little rubber seals. Let's see if we can get the other one out. It's going to be well more difficult because it's crying out loud. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Well, they've not done bad. Let's just push this back in there, and that one back in there. Let's see if we can get some new discs in. New pads, not new discs, new pads. So that goes in there. And then that goes in there. That was too far. Lost forever. Let's have a look here. Need like a screwdriver, or just use the pins. How to bend your pins. Pins. How to bend your pins 101. When you've stupidly lost a pad. Come back, you bastard. So that's where it wants to be, but I think because the way the disc is, you just can't realistically expect it to stay there. Maybe I should just get normal brakes, you know, ones that fit the car. That'd be a sensible idea, wouldn't it? Uno. Official hammer. Right, so that's a pair of terribly fitted brake pads. Put the retaining bit in. And then that in there. And we're done. Very badly. Buy a gun, buy a gun, buy a gun, just buy a gun. You don't have to be here for a week screwing a fucking nut on, just buy a gun. That's a good start. Alright, let's get the kit. Let's get the kit. Let's get the fucking kit. Done.